So this week I'm going to show you how to play the mini game Cat and Mouse. This is played with 1 rook and 5 pawns. Another version of this mini game is with 4 pawns, but I think it's not fair as the rook's value is 5 points and a pawn is 1 point, therefore 5 points altogether, making the game fairer. On a normal chess game, the rooks are in these positions on each corner of the board. The rook moves vertical and horizontal of any amount of spaces the player wishes. Okay, so we're going to start to play cat and mouse. Normally the pawns start because it is generally more difficult for the pawns to win rather than the rook. So we're going to start with white, so we're going to move this way. Then it's black turn. Then we move there. Okay, so the pawns are 1 point each, so it's 5 points, which is actually equivalent to the value of a rook. So this is actually even, having 5 pawns to 1 rook. Okay, so now it's white turn. So we're going to take this one. And it's white's turn again. And then we move across to here. Now, if I take this one, I can actually take the castle. The rook, sorry. So the rook really needs to move onto this side. Okay. Okay, so we've got 1 left each. Okay, so I have to move, the whites have to move, so we can only do this. And then the rook, sorry. And then we move it like that, and then we take it. So then the rook wins. As you can see, it is quite difficult for the pawns to win, being that the rook can move as many spaces as it wishes vertically and horizontally in a straight line. Okay, so now you have a go with your partner and set up the pawns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions on the second row, and your rook can be either in this position or in this position. So have a go. Enjoy.